fans, thanks for, I just spun around about 4 or 5 times. Hi wrestling fans, thanks for clicking on the Reddit Rose report. Tonight's Raw is going to be taking place at Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. We're going to see the fallout from the rookies attacking Vince McMahon last week. Bad. Rob Zombie's going to be tonight's guest host. Bad. I don't know how they're going to keep it a PG, but if you haven't seen Rob's movies or heard his music, Usos and versus the Hart Dynasty is for the unified tag titles is going to be discussed for WWE's Money in the Bank pay-per-view. And as noted before, we got John Cena versus Sheamus in a steel cage match for the WWE title. Has been advertised but hadn't been announced yet, so it'll probably be maybe announced tonight. Rob Zombie wrote the following on his Twitter account: planning some big crazy shit for Raw this Monday. Dig it? Booker T used to say that one. Alright, WWE SmackDown taping is going to be September 7th, held at the First Marina Center, Baltimore, Maryland. Tickets go on sale July 17th, looks like, 10 a.m. Alright, WWE's returning to Puerto Rico, September 2010. The dates are, and locations, September 2nd at the Manuel Coliseum, and September 3rd, it's the auditorium, I guess, in Ponce. Tickets go on sale July 17th at 10 a.m. How come all the tickets go on sale at 10 a.m.? Don't nobody get in there any earlier? Man. Early reports from WWE live events indicate that 3 superstars may have suffered injuries. Now, either you suffered one or you didn't. You don't maybe. Word is that R-Truth injured his knee while wrestling The Miz and Mark Henry at the Raw live event in Youngstown, Ohio. Or Truth hit his flying forearm, and then they went straight to the pin. The show in Portland, Maine, may have suffered 2 injuries by 2 superstars. Anyway, Cody Rhodes, that's kind of funny. Cody Rhodes, well, not really, but anyway, Cody Rhodes was wrestling Matt Hardy and Kofi Kingston when they hit a double back suplex that left him dazed. I think they held a mirror up in front of him and he's seen his face. But anyway, Cody finished the match after being out of it for a few minutes, but was helped to the back by WWE trainers. On the same show, Kelly her match with Layla came to a quick end after Kelly took a bad shot. I guess, I bet that don't happen too often to Kelly, though. Anyway, Kelly took a bump, and then the referee threw up the X hand signal and declared Layla the winner. Trainers came out, checked on Layla, and then helped her to the back. Alright, you know I've been talking about the Martha Hart suing WWE and Vince McMahon and Linda and all this stuff. Here's a part of a blog that Bret Hart on his Facebook left. He says, as far as the recent lawsuit filed by Martha, I'm going on a detailed response that I will post soon. But I think my fans might be a little surprised at my take on things. Aside from that, I don't know that WWE Universe is more curious to know my status anymore. And the truth is, nobody knows, including me. That's what he gets asked all the time. When are you going to be back? There are a lot of rumors out there about me, and all I can say is that they're rarely true. I will have some major announcements forthcoming, he said, but right now I'm going to keep a lid on things because I'm not looking for any distractions. Darn. Former AWA champion. Oh, this is a little. Well, let me go on down here. About some more news. Well, yeah, that's all right. I'm talking to myself. Hi, how you doing? Former AWA World Champion Larry Zbyszko was the guest on Sunday night's live audio with on the internet. I guess. Well, I don't know. I guess it's on the internet. Could be XM. I don't know. Anyway, here's some notes. Zbyszko described today's wrestling as tits and skits. Not enough of either. Larry Zbyszko, 58. Says he enjoys the pool and golf during his weeks and accepts 3 or 4 bookings a month. I don't know how he finds that many, but that's all right. Anyway, in he said ESPN aired AWA tapes, exposing him to a younger generation, including AJ Styles, Christopher Daniels, and Abyss, etc. He says, I can't watch the WWE stuff. They have really made it silly. He said that he doesn't watch Ring of Honor because it doesn't show up on his cable. Well, that's duh. And said that TNA is imitating Vince McMahon product. He said TNA had a chance, but they're now going backwards. They don't know what the business is. And Zbyszko said he finds MMA boring, but enjoys following Brock Lesnar because he's one of the boys. He said also, I think Vince McMahon hates me. Zbyszko asked about the future of being inducted into the Hall of Fame. Zbyszko said he might call me if they run out of dead guys. Anyways, Zbyszko plugged his low-budget movie projects, I guess. And Zbyszko resides in Orlando, not too far from TNA. Zbyszko is always a classic interview, they said. All right. They say so. Hey, below is a little synopsis for the WWE's upcoming DVD set of Chris Jericho entitled The Highlight Reel. All right, it says WWE, I'm not saying this, promo. WWE fans love to hate Chris Jericho, although his remarkable career has provided sports entertainment with fans among whether Smoky Mountain Wrestling, ECW, WWE, EEE. Anyway, he left his benchmark. It goes on, talking about him being in MacGyver. But MacGyver, I watched that, and those wrestlers wasn't in there but a second, and they were blown up. If you hadn't seen it. All right, here's a little bit of history. This is all June 28th, different years. But anyway, June 28th, 1976, the Minnesota Wrecking Crew defeated Dino Bravo and Mr. Wrestling to become the new NWA World Tag Champions. In 1982, Jimmy Snuka lost to Bob Backlund in a cage match. And this was the match where Snuka leaped from the top of the 15-foot cage but missed Backlund, who managed to escape the cage and retain the WWF title. In 1986, same year as Snuka, Nick Bockwinkel was awarded AWA Heavyweight Championship after previous champions Stan Hansen leaves the AWA. Well, that's a good way to get the belt. 1997, Chris Jericho, I'm watching my time, Chris Jericho defeats Syxx. Remember him? Syxx, SYXX, to become the new WCW Cruiserweight Champion. This was aired online broadcast. I guess it was a Saturday Nitro. I never did watch it then. Not online. Anyway, same day, 1998. Some highlights from King of the Ring. It's 1998. The Undertaker defeats Mankind in Hell in a Cell. The match was made famous for Undertaker throwing, Mankind to the top and onto some tacks, I think. Ken Shamrock defeated The Rock to win the King of the Ring tournament. And let me see, New Age Outlaws defeated the New Midnight Express to retain the WWF tag titles. Kane defeats Stone Cold and Steve Austin to become the new WWF champion in a First Blood match. In 1999, 1 year later, Stone Cold defeats Undertaker to become the WWF champion for the fourth time. In 2001, Tori Wilson makes her WWF debut on SmackDown as a member of the Alliance. I don't know if you remember that. I mean, her being in the Alliance. Okay, in 2009, way back last year, there was the Bash 2009. Rey Mysterio defeated Chris Jericho to become the new IC champion. Rey Mysterio had lost. He would have had to remove his mask. How many times have we seen that? Jericho turns around, teams up with Edge, defeat the Colognes and Legacy to become the title. Another match was Tommy Dreamer retaining ECW championship, defeating Christian, Mark Henry, Jack Swagger, and Finlay championship scramble. Michelle McCool. I'm about out of time. Hey, thanks for clicking. I'll continue this later. I gotta go.